Hello guys, this is Roberto Clemente. In this video, I'm just gonna share with you what I did to lose about 63 pounds. And that happened in the course of probably 7 to 8 months. And I have no loose skin, thank God. I also feel amazing. I'm growing muscles every single day. Now, I gotta be very honest with you. I have been in the United States for about probably close to 20 years now. I arrived when I was 30 years old to the United States. And when I came to the United States, of course, I came from Cuba, a country in dictatorship over 50 years, same 60, more than 60 years or 60 years or more under a dictatorship. And I experienced poverty, hunger. I had to steal food from the government, by the way. So, like most Cubans have to do. As a matter of fact, 99.9% of Cubans do that. And back then, when I did that, I wasn't Christian. And, but most people survive by either stealing or buying from others that steal from the government because everything belongs to the government. And it is impossible to survive one day in Cuba without stealing or buying from people who steal from the government, you know? So if you didn't know that, now you know. And so when I arrived in 2008, I was 30 years old. I was super skinny, but I was, I was so, how to say it? I was hungry, but I also wanted to eat things that I never tasted or that I haven't tasted for a long time, like pizza, ice cream, cream cheese. I love those things. Yogurt. So when I came to the United States, I didn't know what it was a cell phone. I didn't know what it was the internet. I hadn't tasted like pizza in a long time. Cream cheese in over 10 years. I mean, it was crazy. So I spent a lot of money on those things, and I didn't drink any water. In my fridge was full of Coke, juice, yogurt. I didn't have any food either. I had chips, I had bread, I had ice cream, I had cream cheese. It was crazy. So, of course, I suspected I gained a lot of weight. I gained a lot of weight. And also because in this country, you don't walk anywhere. All right. Everything is 20 minutes or more, in driving distance from where you are right now. So, I mean, I had to I didn't have a car. So somebody would come pick me up, or I would get on a bus and ride the bus. And I gained a lot of weight so fast. I couldn't recognize myself in the mirror. And for a long time, to me, the journey of losing all that weight, it was close to impossible. Because I mean, I didn't have anybody to kind of encourage me to go to the gym every day and all that kind of stuff. But I thank God for the pain of life, the stress. I thank God for the discomfort because slowly but surely, I started building the habit of going to the gym. And one of the things that I did, and this is my first tip for you right now, if you're watching this video, it's first build a habit of going to the gym. That's it. It doesn't matter if you go there and just exercise one muscle. That's it. You know, do 4 rounds and go back home. I mean, I'm not a trainer, but I got to tell you that if going to the gym is something that doesn't feel like a very very difficult thing to do, um it's just you make it easier, you make it easy for you to go to the gym, right? You make it easy for you psychologically to go to the gym. You will have less resistance. And so my goal at the beginning was to build a habit of going to the gym, period, every single day. So I started working out, one muscle, two muscles, sometimes one muscle, and just go back home without guilt. I had already exercised that muscle. That's it. My workout session ended right there. And I started building the habit. Once I built a habit, I still had the issue with the food. All right. So I was still ate at night. I was still, sometimes every now and then I do that, but I'm trying to fight it and fight that urge. But I watched a podcast about, I forgot the name of this guy, but I'll probably drop it in the comments. And it was about fasting, fasting. So 1 meal a day plan. And I already knew the benefits of fasting. And I had been listening to some podcasts about fasting and reading a little bit of information about it. I knew about the benefits of it. I just didn't have the strength to kind of do it. But I wanted to lose weight so bad that I was like, you know what, I got to start doing this. I know it's difficult, but I got to start doing it. And one day I decided I'm just going to start with 1 meal a day. And it was hard, but I did it. And then I did it the next day. And I had a clear plan on how to do this fasting, this fasting sessions every single day, like a clear plan, the goal was to do 1 meal a day and then 48-hour fasting every single week. And I didn't make that up. All right. It was recommended by this doctor in that podcast, and said that if you were overweight for over 30 pounds, you should do this up until you lose all your excess weight. So I had a clear plan. And so to me, I guess what unlocks my mind and my discipline is clarity. If there's a clear plan, I know where I'm going and I know how to get there. And so that was the thing that made it that changed everything for me. That clear path to achieving losing all that weight. And I started doing that. Oh, mad, 48 hours a day, 48 hours fasting every single week, paired with hitting the gym every single day for at least, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, sometimes an hour. But again, my goal was to just go every day. And I did that. And I still do that today. Every single day I go to the gym and I love it. I right around, 7:20, 7:30, I feel the urge is in my, it's in my biological clock already. I feel the need to go to the gym. I know that something is coming. I feel that anticipation, in me. And I know that it's about time to go to the gym. So I just change my clothes and just head out. And so when I started doing fasting, that's when I saw the change. First, the mental clarity. That mental clarity, it was unbelievable. Oh, man, I feel not only energized, but also my brain is functioning a whole lot better now. And I also feel like more agile. I feel that I don't feel tired the entire time. It was incredible, incredible. Plus, whenever I weighed myself, I was like, man, I'm dropping 2, 3 pounds. This is incredible. A minimum 1 pound per day. It was amazing. And then no loose skin at all. This is something that it just made me even more motivated to see that, because that was one of my main concerns, how ugly it looks when you have loose skin, right? Because when you lose 63 pounds, that's a lot of pounds. And I had that concern of the loose skin. Thank God it's not there. But paired with this, I started also taking some supplements, magnesium, NAD, creatine. And this is the number one thing that I'm going to recommend to everybody. If you're watching this video, take creatine over 20 milligrams per day. It's great for your brain. It's great for muscle repair. It's great for your body. You're going to thank me for this. It's amazing. It's one of the most studied supplements. And there's nothing that they have found that is going to affect you in any way. So you can take it without problem. I take 20 milligrams every single day. So These are the top three things that I do right now. I go to the gym, take my supplements, do OMAD or fasting. Okay. And it's what has changed my body, what has changed my mind, my productivity, my mental clarity, everything. And another thing that I recommend that I do, you don't have to do it, but I don't work out with music. I listen to podcasts, and so my brain is always being, I feed my brain with stuff that enlightens me, that increases my knowledge, that uh, provides me valuable information, things that I can use in my business or in my entrepreneurship journey. So, anyways, I just wanted to record this video. If you have any questions about and in your weight loss journey as well, reach out to me if you have any questions. I'd love to share with you the things that I do and answer any questions that you may have. But in regards to what I'm doing right now, I feel amazing, and I'm 48 years old. I'm about to be 49. So I wish I had started, earlier to do this. I wish I didn't have to carry over 60 pounds of overweight for so many years because I lost on my health. But the good thing is I recover all of that. So I already lost all that weight, and now I feel amazing. My body is in great shape, and I feel energized. My brain is just incredible. I feel sharper. The mental clarity is there. Improved memory, everything. So, anyways, I cannot recommend enough for you to fast. I cannot recommend it enough for you to build the habit of going to the gym, especially if you're in your 30s or more, because your body start going down, everything starts decreasing, and you need to protect your health. So, anyways, thank you guys for listening to the video. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Thanks.